Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your weekly reading, weekly energies. This is for the last week in September, the week when we have a full moon in Aries, another fire energy as you, and as well the week when we are in Libra season, which is the opposite of Aries. What I want to say through that is full moons, many of you know it's a great time to purge, but at the same time it's a humongous energy to manifest. And Aries, speaking of, it's a fiery energy as well as ruled by Mars, taking action towards those projects you definitely want, or probably you procrastinate about it. And the Libra energy speaks about a little more balance to put in everything you do. But let's see how this week is there for you. And this week will be a little different than usually we do. We have only the major arcanas and the baby deck for the clarifying. Yes. Since quite a while, many of you have been asking about doing readings just with the major arcanas. As you know, in old times, the ones who were reading energies were doing just with the major arcanas. And definitely quite intriguing to do it so here we are. How is this week for Leos? What are those strong energies we are into and speaking to? And what else is there? All right, loves. Let's see. Underneath energy, we have your major arcana, of course, Leo Sun. Many of you know Sun speaks about new beginnings, rebirth. Probably you apply to a new job. That's coming up. For some of you, you start a new project, a new beginning of something. However, I see you much happier than you used to. For some of you, you left something behind and felt like it's necessary. It's not like you leave something behind because you like to, but you feel that less is more, or something here needed a big change. Because sometimes also Sun speaks about rebirth. Whatever here ended, something else comes up. The first card we have the Hierophant, Moon. I also see here Leos who definitely want to go to continue education or even change the career. Absolutely. And somehow feel like could not take action. Look at this, full moon in Aries. Full moon in Aries is on the 29th of this month. So that's very strong for you, loves. For many of you, if you are having the moon in Aries, yes, look at this, High Priestess and the Temperance. Definitely here a lot of things are changing, things that you definitely wanted to, but probably been hesitant to do so. We have the moon and the sun. Yes, this is kind of a day and night change. And could be also about the healing. I also see here some of you could find certain secrets here, because I see a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets could come out to the surface. And healing is definitely needed. For those of you who've been gone through some kind of situation which was very hard to make a decision, you get answers. You definitely do. And I feel here this energy starts as right now. You could be in kind of in the dark for around 2 years for some of you, 1 to 2 years. But now things kind of cooling down or starts to cool down. And even though now starts something, by the next month, as we have the full moon in Taurus, full moon in Aries till the full moon in Taurus, things kind of like got a little settled down. But let's clarify really quick this moon energy, what this is for. Temperance, we see here the confirmation of something here needed to be healed. Something here needed the peace. For some of you, if you felt health-wise that you are not how you need to be, because I see for some of you the nighttime could be a big problem. Some of you could suffer of insomnia, or there's some kind of worries. As you know, I'm not providing any medical assistance or any kind of, but I definitely see here some of you could be dealing with certain medical issues here, and all what you needed is rest. All what you needed to do is to find yourself. If you felt kind of like all over the place, you definitely needed a big change. Could be work-wise, could be career-wise, because I see here a Leo, whatever you leave behind is whatever was the biggest problem. For example, if you left a job position, because some of you could hold a big position here, was a lot of stress related energy, and that kind of caused a lot of things to get out of, balance. And the Temperance really speaks here that you kind of knew what to do, but it took you a while. Why took you so long? Knight of Cups. Probably you've been waiting for a different position or a different thing, or something here like probably financially was not to your liking it. But I feel here the offer came up and it looks beautiful. Yes, not really happy how certain things could turn out or been out there, but I feel here was necessary for your own good, for your own happiness. And I also see here there's Leos who separated from someone, been quite hesitant to do so. Could be finances in the mix, or could be certain things in the mix, but they are not any longer. They are not any longer out there. What else is there for you, darling? Let's see. What else is there for you? Yeah, look at this sun here, loves. Again, the sun, the sun. Yeah. What else, speaking of, is stick with the light energy, or be happy for the new beginnings, because you are gonna make them. It's kind of you are in the beginning of a new journey. For many of you, it's a work situation. For others of you, this is a family issue or a thing. For others of you, it's just you working on things and starting others. I'm also getting a message. Some of you ladies could get pregnant, and you are very worried about how the work will turn out, or if I will leave this work, how that will be, or how I will feel. Believe it or not, things will change in a beautiful way. What else? The Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of like, don't hold back. Look at here. For some of you, yeah, look at this. Justice. For many of you, things will start beautiful for you, no matter whatever you are going towards. It's kind of like sometimes we are afraid to give it a chance to certain things, but once we realize that it's to our own best interest, that's kind of energy of, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go it. Wow. So the biggest message here I'm getting for some of you could be a work job, career situation. Somebody here definitely will choose it, to change it. Will choose to change it. For whatever reason, could be less duties or less on your shoulders, or it's kind of less stress, not as many responsibility as you used to have, and probably more time for what really matters to you. Could be family, could be your kids, could be your hobbies, because somebody here realized that, you know, the life goes, the life passes through, and I gotta find myself. Because for some of you, you may feel like you lost yourself in the way. What the advice we have for you from Spirit, beautiful Leos? 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the World. Don't hesitate to change. Many of you could be through a lot, but I feel here is necessary, because your life could change within months to the best. I also see here someone here could be very much resistant to do the changes that they knew they are necessary. Whatever those changes are, I feel here you now are letting in, or you are accepting in. For some of you, it's kind of like you are surrendering to the journey, because the universe guides you. And there is a confirmation here, the Sun and the Temperance. It's kind of better times are ahead. Better things are ahead of you. And yeah, awesome, awesome. And of course, let's see one oracle for you, loves. Yeah, look at here, protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. For some of you, you are very strongly protected, because look at here, Temperance twice as the Sun too. So you are indeed guided. Your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. The reaching your destination here really speaks about certain things here, or it's kind of like some things has an expiration date. Either whatever you used to do needed a different turn or needed a change, but it's kind of like now your destination, it's a little different. It's like you came to a point that you needed something else. For this rainbow blessings, for the blessings to shower to you, for the things to start coming up in a beautiful way. And stepping into your power, you are strong beyond measure, really speaks of, you know what you're capable of, but you also know that you need to be rewarded in that matter. Wow, this week it's something else, but I truly appreciate for these energies, which are quite a blessing. So Leos, whatever this speaks to you, take it accordingly. And I'll see all of you next time, darlings. Bye for now.